Prime Day is here, and if you are looking for unique, cozy items that are perfect for fall and that make your home feel like chef's kiss, this is the place to be.
My word is bond, we don't spit no lies.
Hi, I am Sydney Nicole Rogers. This channel is about healing heart and home, where I help you heal your heart so you can build your home. And today I am launching my brand new series called Shop My Cart. Today it is Amazon edition because Prime Day is now. I'm going to show you decor from your kitchen to your bedroom, your living room, and even your bathroom. It's gonna be great. Let's dive on in. Starting off in the kitchen, these are Daisy dinner plates. And I have to be honest, years ago I would have looked at these and said ew, because they would have reminded me of a paper plate, right? But there's something about this very subtle detail with that little bit of a scalloped daisy edge that I really enjoy. It's not too ornate for me, and it's just subtle enough where you can use it for your everyday plates while it's still being pretty elevated at the same time. And as for color, I love the cream color, but that coconut cafe color is honestly calling my name. I'm such a all white or cream neutral person when it comes to my tableware, but if you can see a little glimpse at our next video, I am incorporating darker tones for this cozier fall weather, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm also interested in seeing a mix of the 6.7 inch and the 9 inch, maybe even doing a mix and match with the colors, maybe having the bigger one be, let's say, the cream color and the smaller one being the coconut color, and seeing what that looks like paired with a really beautiful and simple napkin in the middle. So we'll see. Next up are these salt and pepper grinders. Now we are in need of salt and pepper grinders. So I was looking on the internet for something that was inspiring me, right? I love to cook, and I wanted something that could easily be turned, and I don't feel like I have to work my wrist too hard, you know? Something that I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get arthritis doing this, but also something that was obviously beautiful, fit our decor, and fit our style. Now, I was about to go into a wooden route, but then I saw these, and I really like them. I like how they almost look antique, but they're modern. I like the different sizes, and they're just really beautiful to me. I really like them, and you can get them next day delivery if you are a Prime member. Moving right along, I've always wanted this since I was a kid cooking in the kitchen, an Immersion Blender. I don't know why I've never ordered one. I don't know why I've never owned one. It's something that I think is essential in your cooking essentials, I guess we'll call it, because you don't have to bring out the big blender or the food processor. And that's what I have to do. I bring out my blender constantly, even if it's just a small amount of soup, and it just creates more waste. It makes a bigger mess, and you're just losing food like stuck in the bottom of the blender when you could have just used an immersion blender, put it in that pot that you're cooking in, and blend or whip up your food that you're making on the stovetop. So this one by Mueller is really great and simple. It seems like you have a few attachments, and you can also do more or less accessories or attachments depending on what you cook, what you like, what your lifestyle is. And this is something that I'm definitely going to invest in, and it's on sale and you can get it overnight. Oh, I love that. Next up is this bread box. Okay, so my qualms about bread boxes. I make bread from scratch almost weekly. Well, I kind of slowed down recently when we were traveling and everything, but I'm back to making bread weekly. And I always thought bread boxes were ugly. Who wants this big wooden thing that doesn't really keep it from getting stale? I'm not certain. I've never had a bread box, but with the amount of bread I was making, I knew that I needed to invest in one soon. So, of course, if I was going to do that, it had to be very pretty. I'm really into fluted glass, and this box has it. It is light, well, the one that I'm choosing is light in wood color with the fluted glass with 2 compartments. And I think this will be perfect for our kitchen. It's not too big because that's also something that I was concerned about, but the profile of it is still fairly sleek, and bread boxes can get very expensive if you want a high quality, maybe designer name or something that also looks elevated and sleek. And so with this one being right now Prime Day deal, only $28, I think it's worth investing in. You can also get it in black or white, but this neutral wood tone is really pretty for me, and the neutral wood tone is the cheapest right now. The other ones are $30 and $36. So I would say add to cart. Okay, so I love making pasta, I love making soups, and I've always wanted one of those soup bowls that you get at the restaurant where it has a big rim and a little bowl in the middle. I always thought that looked so sophisticated and very cute. And there was a slate one that I desired years ago, and I still will get that eventually. However, I saw these on Amazon, and I said, you know what? These feel more everyday to me than the slate ones. The slate ones feel very elevated for a dinner party. These ones I feel like I can just use every single day with my husband and I, and it will suffice. Now, you can get these in a 8.5 width or an 11.6 width. And I'm thinking the 8.5 just to see will be nice. I like the white instead of the black because the black has a little bit too much of a sheen. Sometimes when you get, or when I get black plates that are really, really shiny, they almost look really fake or plastic or just cheap to me. However, I don't really get that when I have a shiny white ceramic. So for me, I will be getting it in white, and I am so excited to make really beautiful pastas and soup appetizers in it. And look how cute it is. There's just something about the look. Imagine a really nice creamy risotto, and then you put a little seared scallop in the middle and you serve it on that plate, maybe with some saffron as a garnish on top. Now that sounds really good for dinner. We do have some really big scallops. I might do that for dinner, but also that just brings a little bit of elevation to our everyday lives and gives that restaurant feel in your home. And that's what I'm always about. I'm always about trying to have that hotel feel in our home, that restaurant feel in our home. Because why do we have to wait until we are being served at an establishment to experience luxury? Have luxury in your home. Ooh, I love that. Have luxury in your home. Next up, we have these spoons. These wooden coffee spoons. Now, I would not use this for coffee because I do not drink coffee. I do drink matcha, but matcha has its own things. Now, these spoons to me would be really pretty in a glass container. So picture a glass container that you put your sugar in, your flour in, and all of your dried goods, basically your oats, and you have this little wooden scoop in there so that you can scoop out and put it in. Like if I'm making, old-fashioned oats, I can just scoop out the amount and put it in my bowl. And I just like that as an extra piece of decor, but it's also practical. And you don't have to put your hand all the way in it. I know that my measuring cups that I use when I bake, the handle is kind of short. So when I go into my flour, I really have to put almost my whole arm into that flour. So with these long handled wooden spoons, I can literally take that spoon, not my whole hand, in that glass container and put it in the measuring cup to measure out how much flour, sugar, or what have you that I need. I would get the brown one and not the bamboo, just for that extra warmth and for that to peek out. Imagine that dark wood against something light like the color, of a flower. not of a flower, but the color of flower. I think that dynamic would be really pretty and have great visual interest. Okay, next up, which is on sale for Prime Day, is this food warming mat. Hosting season is upon us. I mean, honestly, in this age, I sound so old. Honestly, in this year, I feel like everyone is embracing their inner host, but especially now that it is fall, we're about to hit Christmas and Thanksgiving. Hosting season is among us, and we need an elevated, clean, and beautiful way to keep our food warm. Or if we are finished with a dish, but we have something else that needs to cook a little longer, we can keep our food warm, but it doesn't have to be ugly. That's my thing with food warmers. They're always ugly. They're big, bulky metal. They're hard to store. What I also like about this mat is that it is electric. You don't have to worry about gas or a flame to keep your food warm. And it rolls right up for easy storage. And it seems as if you can put quite a few things on this mat. It's sleek, it's beautiful, enough said, and it's easy to clean. You can just wipe it clean. This next item can go in the kitchen, but it can also go into your bedroom or your living room, especially the living room, to set the vibe. It is this mini personal indoor fire bowl. This is so great, especially if you're cozying up at night. You want a sweet treat. You want some s'mores. You can do it without having to go outside in the cold. You have it right here in front of you in your kitchen or in your living room. And the sleek design is really beautiful. It acts as an extra decor piece, which I love. It's not big or bulky. It's portable. You can take it, like I said, in any room you would like, and it gives that ambiance, especially as it's getting colder outside. It's that cozy, warm feeling that you would love in your house, where you just want to get a nice chunky knit blanket, cozy up with a book by the fireplace. But hey, maybe you don't have a fireplace, and instead of getting one of those big TV consoles with a fireplace in it, this is a nice, sleek way you can have that look and that feeling vibe. One, for less. Two, again, it's portable, so you can put it away when you don't want to see it, when you don't want it out, especially when it gets hot again, when it's spring and summer. You don't have this big, bulky faux fireplace taking up space in your home. You actually have this little miniature one that you can bring out and keep away whenever you desire to have it, or whenever you desire to see it, honestly. So that was a great segue to go into something that is transitional from the kitchen to the living room, because now we are focusing on the living room. Look at these pillows. Oh, now I love a good throw pillow, and boucle is my thing. These chairs I'm actually sitting in are boucle as well. And this camel color is so calming, especially during this fall season. And I am definitely gonna snag them. My living room pillows, they need some help. So I will be grabbing these camel ones just for a new revamp. They also have this more terracotta color, a beige, a black, a brown, burgundy, charcoal, cloud gray, forest green. I mean, literally they have it all. I actually thought about getting one of the greens, the forest or the desert sage green, but I think I want to stick with the camel color, and they come in a variety of sizes. And pro tip, if you're going to get a pillow cover, so the one that I desire is the 24 inch by 24 inch, right? You always get the pillow insert a size or two higher than your cover. So with a 24 by 24 pillow cover, I will get a pillow insert that is 26 by 26 or 28 by 28 to get that very full, overstuffed luxury pillow vibe that you can chop in the middle, if you like that look, which I do. Next up for the Prime Day deal are these marble coasters. Now, at first, I thought these were travertine. They are absolutely beautiful. I loved the toast one because that shape is something that you don't see often in a coaster. Normally a coaster is square or it's circular. That to me adds, again, visual interest. It looks like there's cork at the bottom, so it's not going to scratch up your table. Again, it almost has a travertine look to it, so it's not your traditional cool tone white and gray marble. These have a little something extra to them. Next up are these alabaster candle holders. Something about alabaster, especially when it is lit up and it glows this warm tone. It is so cozy and it screams fall to me. There's more and more alabaster items being made, and I am so excited to snag them. The lamps, the candle holders, it's soothing, it's tranquil, it's spa-like to me. These come in 4 different sizes to choose from. I'm thinking maybe medium and a couple smalls to sprinkle around my space to really tie in this cohesive feeling. And you never know what you're gonna get with an alabaster light because the grain is so different and unique with every piece because it's natural, and I love that. Again, that feeling of a fireplace at your home at night, cozy with a chunky blanket and maybe a book. This is what alabaster lighting does. With a little flicker of a light, it could be faux, it could be real. This, hands down, will create a stunning atmosphere, especially this time of the year. Okay, so I don't know why I have not purchased this yet, but I will now. These toothpick holders. What I would use this for, Q-tip swabs. I will use these for Q-tip swabs because right now our Q-tip swabs are just in the box it comes in. It's not cute. By the way, we've moved on to the bathroom, if you haven't noticed. They're not cute, and I want to put them away, but I want to have a few somewhere on the, bathroom counter where we can see them, but it's not an eyesore. I don't like those cups that you put the cotton balls in, the Q-tip swabs, and you can just see them. They collect dust on the top if you don't use them. To me, that is not elevated. With this holder, I feel like I can get away with having what I desire in a very elevated way. It's super small, very compact. It might not hold much, I have to see, but there's something about this little thing that I really enjoy. And if I do think that the Q-tip swabs are too big for it or it doesn't hold enough for it, I can consider putting actual toothpicks in it. But how beautiful would that be for the kitchen, to have that there, or even on the dining room table to have it there after dinner or for your guests. You never want to talk around the table with food in your teeth. So this is a elevated way to keep your toothpicks or your ear swabs. We'll see. The next thing in the bathroom that I would love to purchase today are these electric spin scrubbers. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, cleaning the bathroom is a necessity. However, it is a pain in the butt because you have to bend down, your back hurts, you stretch in your arm, or you have to get into the tub to clean the tub, and then you feel dirty, and then you just want to take a shower, but then you're in the shower, but it doesn't feel clean. All of those things. With this electric handheld, and it's new and cordless design, you can extend the arm and you can reach into those hard to reach places without throwing out your back. That's what I love. It comes with different attachments for your different needs, and I think this will make cleaning the bathroom extremely quick and easy, and also something that you would desire to do more frequently because it's not as painful or difficult. And for me, I would just have this only be for the bathroom. I'm not into mixing the bathroom to the kitchen to the living. We don't do that. Now on to the bedroom, and I am upset because this piece right here, this duvet cover, I had bought days ago. Yeah, I bought days ago because I did not have the patience to wait for Prime Day, and I should have waited because I could have saved so much money. This is on sale for 24% off, and I love this brown color. I mean, I love it from the photos, so I'm excited to see what it looks like in my room, and I will be showing you that because it comes in tomorrow. And it looks buttery soft, this duvet cover. The pillows look great. I love that the duvet cover comes with 8 corner ties because some don't, or some come with buttons. And for me, I rather the corner ties than a button that can like easily come out. I know my knot is strong and it's going to hold that duvet insert in that cover nicely. Another pro tip for buying a duvet cover, and honestly a duvet insert as well. Let's say you have a queen size bed. If you want that very luxurious, bellowing, overflowing hotel-like bedding, you can get that queen size duvet cover, but stuff it with a king size or even a California king size duvet insert. So again, it's just like that concept with the throw pillows. You want to stuff your insert with as much filling as possible for that nice, big, fluffy look, and that's what I adore. Even if you have a queen size bed, you could even do a king size duvet and a California king size insert, because if you like your bedding to kind of go down, not touching the floor, but very close to it, like very, what's the word for this? Y'all know what I mean, you know, overflowing. That is a really beautiful look too. I have experimented with that as well. So in the next video, hopefully I will be showing you how I style my bed with my new bedding. We only have 3 more to go, and the next one are these bed sheets. I am a bamboo girl. When it comes to my sheets, I want to feel cool, and I also want to feel cozy and soft and taken care of. Oh my gosh. So bamboo is the primary fabric for me. I know some people like the cotton bed sheets, but for me, that bamboo feels like butter on my skin. So I am choosing for that. This has a 4-piece set with 16-inch deep pockets. Very essential, especially if you have a topper and a foam piece on your mattress. You want a deep pocket. I'm either going to go with the white or the cream to have a little bit of contrast with that brown duvet cover. So we will see, but it is on a super sale. Right now it's saying it went from $78 to only $46. That is incredible. Next up, this item can go for the bathroom or the bedroom, depending on how you want to look at it. But my thing is, I've always loved hotel robes. I love the way that they feel. I love the way that I feel when I'm wearing a nice cozy robe around my home. So I went to a hotel around 2 years ago, and they had these Turkish 100% cotton robes. I didn't know what they were at the time. I just knew I could not take that robe off. And when I got home, I was just racking my brain. What is this robe? I was searching everywhere, like trying to describe the robe, to try to find a photo of it. I found it and I'm like, okay, I'm sold. Again, I don't know why it took me so long to purchase this item, because I've admired it so long, but maybe it's because each of these robes are $79. And for me, someone who at that time wasn't really big on buying expensive luxury item, I was really trying to get the luxe look for less and not invest too much in items back then. I thought that was ridiculous. $80 for a robe? But now I see the value in it, because after buying for 2 years, after having that hotel experience, so many different robes at a lower cost point, I've realized I could have, bought the robe that I've been wanting for so long once, and it would have sustained me instead of buying all these robes who are given out, who are looking dingy and bad, or like you buy it and the threading is already coming out. I could have bought the quality sooner than later, and now I'm buying the quality and I'm super excited about it. Our last item, yesterday I threw away 75% of our throw blankets because they were dingy, because they were matted. Proper care was not given to them when they were in the washing machine. They were put in the dryer when they needed to be air dried. It was a whole thing. They just looked gross. Plus, I got them very inexpensive again, so I knew I wanted to elevate our throw blanket game because we use throw blankets in this household every single day. We like to feel cozy and warm. So when I saw this, it's an ultra soft, luxury, fluffy, rich line faux rabbit fur throw blanket. I said, yeah, yep, this looks luxurious. This looks like it's for me. And I was hesitant because one photo, it looks flat. The other photos, it looks fluffy. So I had to trust my gut and say, no, this will be a good buy. And this solid ivory color, and I'm going to get it in the 60 by 80 inch. It's calling my name. It's on sale, 20% off for Prime Day, and it is a good buy. I have had my eye on this for about a week now, and the price was not going down until today. So this is the time to get it. And with that, that is all that is in my cart. I am excited to press buy. I am excited to spend that money to make my home feel even more cozy, luxurious, and honestly comfortable. Why live in a place that you're not inspired in? So with that, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you will shop my cart, and I hope that you love this new series. There is more to come. And yeah, happy shopping. Much love, SNR.